So today I'm gonna do my June wrap up. It's gonna be fairly quick. I only read 7 books this month and one of them was an audiobook. So let's get started. First of all, I read, these are in no particular order by the way, I'm just saying first of all, just like that, but there's no order. I read The Tenant by Frida McFadden. I was really anticipating this. It's her new release from this year. And I read The Inmate and Ward D last month or in the past couple months, and I absolutely love them. So this was also amazing. This was a 4-star. The plot twists were great, and all of her books, you can't stop reading. Like, you cannot stop turning the pages. This was amazing. And then actually I have Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. So for those of you who are Hunger Games fans, you already know about this. It's Haymitch's story. It's a prequel to the original Hunger Games trilogy. I rated this a 3-star on Goodreads. I feel like it should be higher, but I feel like I'm comparing it in my head to The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, where I had no expectations on that book and I absolutely loved it. And this one, I just kind of already had a feeling of what was gonna happen, so it didn't surprise me or anything like that. I mean, we all know the Hunger Games. We know what's gonna happen. We know it's gonna be sad and gut-wrenching, and there's, you know, government people and people in power who manipulate things and whatnot. So, you know, this is amazing. It's really good. There's a lot of sad moments. The audiobook was great too. It's narrated by Jefferson White, which is the character Jimmy from Yellowstone. If you haven't watched it, never mind, but if you like Yellowstone, it's Jimmy from Yellowstone narrates this book. It was great, honestly, like no complaints. It's just a solid 3 stars. Then I have Abby Jimenez's new book. This is Say You'll Remember Me. I absolutely love this. I rated it 4.5 stars. This was just, you know, like, she always has a way of handling certain, you know, more heavy topics or certain situations in someone's life that are relatable, but she handles it in such a good way. So you have the FMC lives in California and the MMC lives in Minnesota, and it's a type of long distance relationship. But the way it's done, in my opinion, it was fine. I had never read a long distance relationship book before, and the way everything comes about, the story, the characters, like, I have no complaints. Like, this was solid. There was no like super cringy stuff or annoying dialogue or like annoying personality traits from the characters. You know, sometimes they can be super immature and it's kind of ruins, you know, part of the book, but there was none of that in here. Absolutely loved it. She is absolutely like a new auto-buy author for me. Like, unless there's like a trope or something I really don't like in a book, I'll probably continue getting her releases. They're really great. I also read Shield of Sparrows, and I just realized I think I also read this through audio. I gave this a 4 stars. It was great. Also, I keep showing, look at this edition. It's so beautiful. Anyways, this is definitely Perry's first fantasy book as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I don't think she's ever written any other like traditionally published fantasy. So I find that for a debut, this was really great, or debut in fantasy, I should say. This was really great. I will say, like, the first half of the book felt somewhat stretched out, or it's like there's a lot of nothing happening. And the second half, then you get a bunch of stuff happening, one thing after the other. So overall, I did rate this a 4-star. I really liked it. Her writing, like the way you could tell she's a romance author, the way she writes scenes and whatnot, it's so good. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do when the second book comes out, I'm gonna reread this physically, not through audio, and I feel like I'll get a better experience out of it. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna reread it before the second one comes out, because I feel like I'm gonna need a refresh. But this was absolutely great. I liked it. I don't remember seeing that many bad reviews about it either, so I don't know if you guys read it. Let me know what you thought, but overall I really enjoyed it. I am a fan of her the Eden series, so, you know, maybe I'm biased, but I did enjoy it. So I don't care, as long as I like the book, that's fine with me. And yeah, solid 5-star. I'll just put this book in here because I don't want to end the video with my least favorite book of the month. I rated this 2.5 stars. This is The Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Lori Gilmore. She's the author of the Dream Harbor series, which is like the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, the Christmas Tree Farm, all those cute, you know, cute little small town romances. So there is a trope in here that I absolutely hate so much, and it comes up in the second half of the book. I'm not gonna say what it is, but because it would be a spoiler because it's not in the synopsis. I reread the synopsis before making the video because I wanted to make sure I'm not spoiling anything, but there is a trope I hate comes about the second half of the book, and it does take kind of a big chunk of the later half of the book. Like it becomes about the trope. So that's why I rated 2.5. The writing is still fine, like there's nothing crazy about it or whatever, but I did enjoy seeing still, you know, the other side characters. I have a feeling the next book that's coming out, The Gingerbread Bakery, I think that's gonna be really good. But yeah, this was, I don't know. It was doing good until it wasn't. You basically have like a single dad that, you know, he finds out he has the daughter and the mother passed away, so he goes to Dream Harbor, but then he needs a nanny because he's a super busy chef, and then goes from there. But yeah, 2.5 stars because of the trope. I don't want to say it because it's on the synopsis, but that's why if you read it you will know. Or if you want to go find spoilers on the internet, go ahead. There's not many tropes I hate, but this, it will ruin a book for me. So yeah. Then we have I was gonna say My Great Big Beautiful Life. Great Big Beautiful Life, aka Great BBL by Emily Henry. This is about, you basically have two authors and they're going kind of against each other to see who's gonna get the deal to write and publish a memoir of sorts from this like elusive old school Hollywood person. This is the thing, okay? There's a big part of the book that's like Margaret's story, which is the celebrity. I did not give a you know what about her story whatsoever. It just felt like rinse and repeat from like Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo type. I did not care for her story or anything like that. However, the romance part of it, I don't know why people were saying this is not a romance book. Like I heard a few reviews like that and I didn't understand because the romance part of it is so good. You have Hayden and Alice. So, you know, you follow them. They're both the two journalists and they're staying on this little island. It's an island, right? I think it's an island like in Georgia. And yeah, I like the setting too. It's really refreshing to have something other than like New York or California or the Midwest. So yeah, what did I rate this? Let me check. I don't remember what I rated this. I think it was like a 3-star. I think it was like a 3-star. I forget what I rated this, but I think it's like 3-star just because, you know, if it wasn't for that long, like the story of Margaret, you know, it would have been way shorter, but you know, like there's a lot of stuff I didn't really care for. And that was really, really predictable, to be honest with you. So it's still very good. To me, my like Emily Henry ranking, if you want to compare our taste, so my favorite one is Funny Story, then People We Meet on Vacation, and then it would be this one because I really didn't enjoy Beach Read and Book Lovers. I actually unhauled them. So yeah, like I didn't read Happy Place yet. I have it on my like summer TBR if ever I want to read it. But yeah, so you know, excluding Happy Place, that's my top 3. But it's really good. I liked it. Just remove half the book. Now I unintentionally saved the best for last because I read Wild Side. This was the first book I read in June, I can tell you that much. Wild Side by Elsie Silver, which is the 3rd book in the Rose Hill series. I absolutely love this. 5 stars. Her writing just gets better and better. Like I am so excited for, what is it, Wild Card, the one that's coming out in like I think September. Oh my god, I'm so excited. The characters in this is Tabitha and, oh my god, what's his name? Rice. Oh, that's the thing. They all have the same name. There's another book I read. There's someone named Rice in it. Rice. I don't know how to say it, but one of my friends thought that like the only part that was kind of cringy was the WWE part. It's not called WWE in the book. It's something else, but he's like a WWE. He's a wrestler. Which obviously, like, if you don't know, it's like a big show. There's like storylines, and I know about that because of my husband. If I didn't know about it, I would have probably been like, what the hell is this? But because I knew what to expect, like, that wasn't cringy in my head. I was like, I know that this is a huge business. It is really popular. A lot of people love it. Like, I'm more of a UFC person, which is just actual fighting. But this, like, if that part cringes you out, like, just honestly, it's not even that prevalent in the story. Not that much, honestly. Like, to me, it wasn't like, it didn't stand out that much. But it's so good. It's so good. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like this just because of the way it started. Like, when the book starts, you'll know what I mean if you read it. Like, when you started, you're like, hey, how is this gonna go to where we know it's gonna go? But it's honestly 5 stars. Like, it was so good. I could not stop reading it. If I could, I would have finished it in the same day. I remember I was going to work that day. So I think I finished it in 2 days, and that's with me working. So I just couldn't stop. And you also see a lot of the characters that are going to be in the 4th book, which is really fun. So I cannot wait. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. So that's what I read in June. Very realistic to me. Anyways, 7 books. I thought I read more, but it's because I started 2 other books. I had both of them right in front of me. So I have Paris, the memoir, and Bourbon and Proof, which is the 3rd book in the Fox Brothers series. So I am currently in the middle of both of these. So technically they're going to be read in July because that's when I'm going to finish them. But they were part of my June TBR. So if I would have, put a bit more time towards reading, I would have probably have added those as well. But yeah, you definitely can just read at your own pace. And there's some days where I was just outside, especially with the nice weather we've been getting. Like, I was outside with family and friends, and I'm not gonna just be reading with other people around. I'm just enjoying myself. So if you're by yourself and you can read, that's awesome too. And then you could actually finish way more books. But all that to say, like, it's not that like I didn't want to read. Like, it's like you still have that feeling of, okay, I can't wait to read my book. Whereas sometimes I find when I read so many books in a row, I kind of lose that feeling of being excited to continue a book. So yeah, I'm really, oh my god, I can't wait to finish this. I can't wait to see where it's going. So anyways, I will leave you with that. Let me know if you guys read any of these. What was your favorite book in June? And if you made it to the end of the video, leave a sunshine emoji, or the sunshine with the glasses, or the emoji with the glasses, so that I know you made it to the end. And yeah, I'll see you in another video.